he would directly affect the world title race against Kelly and Andy for several years. As we are getting started, it'll be 30-minute heats today. Scored on their top two. As we have our first real wave of the morning, let's see if Italo can get some turns off. He had a .43, but now the first completion right there. Swinging into the second off the top. Nice easy pace for the 2019 world champ. Flow state activated, growing up on a right in Brazil, so his backhand's always been a weapon. And just attacking sections completes that one down the line.
And you can see the difference of size on the wave right here for Italo Ferreira. Much smaller wave in size, also has a little bit of downtime, and he starts to demolish that wave, getting a very good rhythm. Put that third gear on. Back to back, nice snaps, but you can see and you can notice the lack of energy that the wave itself provides to him. Good surfing for Italo, but needs to do that on a bigger wave, which is also going to give him opportunity to open up more. A lot of very good backhand aggressive turns, but everything had to be kind of similar in the same pace, and it looks like J.Marshall on a nug here.
J.Marshall starting things off. The regular footer from San Diego, California, has a cool style, amazing on rail. Dealt with some downtime, just being deep on the point, out positioning Seth for this one, and throws down the carve and tail release. Little top turn just to make this section down the stretch. Jake winding up off the bottom, and a beautiful arc. Setting up the lip to hit, connects again. The sound of Greg Emsley off the tower as he is exciting all the people here. First thing in the morning, J.Marshall connecting on a beautiful J-Bay wall.
Come up and you're going to see how much it grows. He takes off, it's about 3 to 4 foot, and then all of a sudden it's a 6-foot face wave in front of him, maybe even bigger if you're talking about faces. But he takes his time, but it doesn't matter. Big opening turn right here. Kind of goes to a downtime once again, but it's smart of him to just let the board glide, high lines it, generate speeds, and here it starts to slow the wave down again, and he unleashes that massive down carve. Goes through that wobble, which is very tricky to read, and finish it off strong with the floater and a layback. Got it a little bit tight on that layback, could have opened up a little bit more, but there was a lot of damage done in that wave, and you know the judges are going to love this down carve here. If you see that live, he gained so much ground and made sure he used every inch of that wall, which is not easy to do, mostly with all that chop.
Way at the end at the point on longer boards back in the early days, and then everyone realized that Super 2, best part of the wave, super hollow, boards got better. Guys like Sean Thompson ate it up, as we see replay of Seth Moniz using priority on this one.
Yeah, the clock was running down, so he kind of had to pull the trigger, and this wave didn't have too much opportunity on offer.
Brought a lot of big full rotations to Bells and Winky Pop. That got him on a bit of a roll here. Paddling again, Seth in third priority. We'll see if he can make something out of this one. Tracking down the line, Seth is just going to opt out. 6:10 to go at the moment. When you just average out your top 2 scoring rides, he's at the top of the charts, just ahead of Jack Robinson. Running after this wall is Seth Moniz. Clean arc, starting to get active off the top again. Looking interested on the big end section. A nice, lofty, full road attempt, and he had it for a moment. That's the move that has helped him so often throughout 2025. We'll watch this one more time, Jesse.
He was in the right direction. That wave was gutless, way smaller in size, and didn't have too much speed, so he had to go for broke. And the good thing for Seth that he has those tricks unlocked. Just a little bit of bad luck right there as he was landing that back foot. Looked like it went a little bit to the side of the board. We can probably have a better look here with the slow-mo. As he's landing very flat, which is smart of him right there. See that back foot goes towards the middle, but also towards the side of the rail. So as he lands with the, or usually the second one might be a little bit cleaner, even bigger usually, you know, better. Like what's your guts telling you?
I would follow the Dolphins because they're riding the waves right now. J.Marshall takes this one as he doesn't have a backup to the 783. And ends up misreading that first turn. So he's not making any improvement in the top two. Wow, look at that perfect trim. Seth packs this one. He ends up incomplete. And that leaves Italo Ferreira with a chance to win this heat. Italo only needs a 3.24, but he was left out of the set here. There he goes.
He needs to get out of the whitewash, Joe.
And a messy end section that he couldn't read there. And we've run out of time.
And that's the same wave of Italo right there. A little bit cleaner, but just getting unglued. That second wave was the one, but just came way too wide, a little bit bigger. More water on the reef. Just even Seth was way down the point and couldn't make it around.
J.Marshall, number 13 on the ranking, sends world number 4 Italo Ferreira into the elimination round, and Seth Moniz will also have to pick up the pace in the ER later on today.